Good morning. Welcome to Morning Motivation. How do you stay motivated? How do we stay motivated? In the face of obstacles, in the face of life's circumstances, in the face of every challenge in life, how do you keep going? When everything tries to slow you down, when pandemics slow you down, when people slow you down, how do you stay motivated when you don't even see the light at the end of a tunnel? How do we stay motivated? Now let's look at the acronym for motivation. Now the first M in motivation. The first M stands for master. We look at all the M's in motivation. M stands for master. How do you master life circumstances? When every obstacle is forcing you in the opposite direction to your dream. How do you keep the magic in your life when discouragement is staring you in the face? Motivation determines how you make each moment in your life count. I know how motivated you are depending on the moments that you took advantage of opportunities in life. That can determine how motivated you are today. Is a precedent of how motivated you were last year. Motivation is intrinsic. It's not external. Motivation is emotional. It determines the state of your emotions. I can tell how motivated you're going to be, determine your moods. If you have mood swings, if you're one of these people who are always volatile, it's an example of how motivational you will be, not just to yourself, but to other people. How consistent you are is an indication of your motivation. Motivation determines what you make of yourself. If you're not motivated, you will never be able to make anything of yourself. A leader who stays motivated will attract followers and productive followers. Motivation is intrinsic. It's never external. Motivation is based on your perception, and your perception is based on your emotions. Emotion. It's the electrical current that wakes you up in the night when everyone else is asleep. Motivation keeps the magic in your life and the moments to propel you through life's obstacles. Motivation is an indication of how much money you will make. The amount of money you make is a determinant factor of who you are. Whoever says money doesn't make you happy obviously doesn't have any. Money is a measurement of who you are and what you have made of life thus far. Money determines what value you placed on your goals. The amount of money you have is a picture of what you think of yourself. The amount of money you have tells me whether you have mastered time management. The amount of money you have tells me what value you placed on other people. The amount of money you make tells me the measurement you place on yourself. The amount of money other people make shouldn't make you mad. It should help you to stretch bigger goals. Make an extension of yourself. Money tells me what you made of the O in motivation. What did you do with your opportunities? And we're going to be going through each segment of this acronym to find out where you are and where you want to be. Money tells me, have you measured your purpose? Purpose determines your motivation. Money, moments, making yourself, measuring your values. If you have measured your value, you now have a perspective of where you're going. When you have a perspective of where you're going, you have measured the values of your goals. Most people set goals, but they don't find out their value system. In order to stay motivated, you must have a clear indication of who you are. And you will never have a clear indication of who you are if you haven't set your values. What are values? Your core values are the things you will do and the things you will never do. What does that have to do with your motivation? When you are clear of your value system, you determine the kind of people who you will attract. It's a determinant factor of where you go, the people you meet, the people you will associate with. So you must set values when you are setting your goals. Who are your friends? Who are the people who you want to be your friends? Who are the people who you don't want to be your friends? If you don't set this factor from the beginning, you'll have wrong people in your life. Let me give you a clue on the basis of relationship. Never pursue a one-way relationship. If a relationship is based on you pursuing them, they will drain your motivation. Pursue relationships where there are dual opportunities to share motivation. In other words, you must be motivating them and they should be giving you feedback to motivate yourself. In order to stay motivated, you must avoid draining relationships. You see, a motivated person is simply someone who is internally driven. It's someone who has set their goals and they are going after their goals. If there is an obstacle, they find another opportunity. So remember, motivation keeps the magic in your life. Motivation determines the moments you have made of your life. Motivation determines the momentum that you will keep in your life. Motivation determines what you make of yourself. Motivation is a measurement of your value and the emphasis you've placed on your goals. Motivation determines the money you will make in life. Motivation determines the magnitude of your goals and the clarity of your values. Motivation is a determinant factor of how you will master life circumstances and obstacles. Whatever you do, stay motivated. If you want that six-pack, if you want to buy that car, if you want to buy that house, if you want to be the leader of that organization, if you want to be that team leader that everyone looks up to, if you want to be that person that people are magnetically attracted to, you must stay on course. Never give up. Have clear values. Have clear relationships. Have defined relationships. And remember, the amount of money you make is a measurement of your value. Today, I trust that you may realize that every Monday morning is a moment to put the M in your motivation. Have a great day, and don't forget to stay motivated on your goals.